Kilo Echo 8 Echo Zulu November.
I got Kilo Echo 8 Echo, and give me the rest.
I got Kilo Echo 8 Echo, and give me the rest.
Zulu November.
All right, so I copy Kilo Echo 8 Echo Zulu November. Is that a Roger?
Copy Kilo Echo 8 Echo Zulu November. Is that a Roger?
Roger that. You got Jim here in Ohio. Top on the 7300, barefoot, 100 watts, and Fort Ohio, Jack.
All right, and what's the name there?
All right, and what's the name there?
The name here is Jim, Julia, Indian Mike. I got the 10 over 9.
All right, Jim, and where are you located again, please, sir?
All right, Jim, and where are you located again, please, sir?
Portsmouth, Ohio.
Roger, on Ohio, or in Ohio. Okay, and that's 7300. If you would be interested in a setup procedure, again, it starts by you being sure that you're in that 100 to 2900 transmit bandwidth. 100 to 29. There's three choices on that 7300, but 100 to 2900 lets that transmitter run in the best possible situation. Roger?
Lets that transmitter run in the best possible situation. Roger?
I think so. It's fairly new radio to me, so I'm still kind of figuring things out here.
All right, sir. Let me give you some help there. I have notes on that 7300. Let's see here. Let me get on down the road on this iPad. Okay, 7300 multi-button. That round button at the upper right side of the display window takes you to RF power out, set your mic gain, compression, monitor. Make sure your monitor's off. Okay, and then that lower button at the rectangular button at the lower left side of the display takes you to set, which takes you to tone control, which takes you to transmit, which takes you to single sideband, and also takes you to TBW, which is transmit bandwidth. Roger?
Takes you to TBW, which is transmit bandwidth. Roger?
Roger, I got the monitor set to off, and it's 50% compression at 6, and the mic gain is about 85, and RF power is 100%.
All right, yeah, and did you happen to see that transmit bandwidth as you went down on that rectangular button at the lower left side of the display, Roger?
Rectangular button at the lower left side of the display, Roger?
It's called the menu button.
It's called the menu button.
Okay, Jim, if you can hear me fairly well, you've kind of fallen off a little bit. Why don't you tell me about 10 or 15 seconds about the best thing you like about your 7300, and let me look for a better path for us, Roger.
Let me look for a better path for us, Roger.
Filters in it that I've noticed so far, kind of get some of the noise down, get into some of those weaker signals.
Okay, I got a pretty good signal on the my Georgia SDR. So if you're interested in our setup procedure, again, I would suggest you checking your transmit TBW and we want to set it on 100 to 2900. You have three options on that 7300, and the best one is 100 to 2900. If you don't see it, why don't you just take a note and then consult your book a little later time, and then you can crank that in. 100 to 2900 as a TBW, transmit bandwidth. Roger.
2900 as a TBW, transmit bandwidth. Roger.
Roger that. I'll write that down here and see what I can do. I appreciate the help. That's very, have a good evening. Kilo Echo 8 Echo Zulu November. Clear.
Roger, Roger. Well, we have some other thoughts for you if you're running that 7300 that might help you out some. Are you running the supplied hand mic? Roger, Roger.
The supplied hand mic. Roger, Roger.
Negative. I'm running a high-on mic. It's like a little. It's kind of like a boom mic on a boom stand here.
Roger that. Roger that. You mean like not a headset boom, but just a regular boom, right?
Not a headset boom, but just a regular boom, right?
You're right. Yeah, it just looks like a regular little microphone, and it's sitting on a boom, and I've got a little key switch that's kind of tied into the wiring to it.
Roger, Roger. Jim, well, I would suggest you need just a little more top in there, frequency-wise, a little more treble EQ, and again, that menu button at the lower left side of the display takes you to set, which takes you to tone control, which takes you to transmit, which takes you to single sideband transmit EQ settings, and you should have a treble and bass adjustment. Roger.
And you should have a treble and bass adjustment. Roger.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, KE4WA. I didn't hear you on the plane. I heard you on the room here, KE4WA.
I'm sorry, you were kind of muffly. What I'm trying to do is, Jim, you got a copy on me pretty good?
What I'm trying to do is, Jim, do you got a copy on me pretty good?
Yeah, I copy you.
Roger, Roger. Just trying to get you a little more articulated. So why don't you take another note there outside of the 100 to 2900 transmit bandwidth would be when you get your tone control page figured out where it is, add a couple of clicks of treble boost. You have a two band EQ there, and just that treble EQ, I would punch it up a couple of clicks more than where it is. Roger?
Punch it up a couple of clicks more than where it is. Roger?
Roger that. I'll see if I can figure it out here, and I appreciate all the help.
Roger, Roger, Jim. Well, you have a great radio to work on there, so I'm sure you will figure it out. And if you would like to hear your audio as it stands, if you go to YouTube, do a call letter search, KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook, will take you to this recording. It'll be cut number 1 in a series of 2,700 Qso-Vlog air check recordings, and I'll have it uploaded by noon tomorrow. So. And if you get a chance, Jim, join us next Friday. We'd love to have you. And by then, maybe you have cranked in your a couple of clicks of additional treble boost to raise your articulation level just a little bit. Anyway, 73, Jim. Have a great afternoon, beautiful weekend. This is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog.net. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.
Vlog.net. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.